stress with the
I think there's a
cocktail.
there's a section for beer.
You think so?
In the self-care, yeah. I think so, yeah.
Well, you know, after you run a marathon, sometimes they have beer there for you. I'm not promoting beer, by the way. Yes, so the exercising is great self-care and great to relieve stress, as well as, actually, I think most self-care acts for yourself relieve stress and quiet the mind and help you relax. So the tickets are for local grooves, and I believe it's like 40 or so local breweries. It's hard for me to say the word. Local breweries that will be having all their new beer there, and it's a ticket to the event. So it's a free ticket to the event. It's at House of Blues, and it's going to be Friday, May 12th, so next Friday. The doors open at 5 p.m. So it's at House of Blues, 329 North Dearborn. So if you like some beer, want some beer, you get to taste all the local craft beers.
Is it going to be in the foundation room? Is that a part
No,
of it?
it's inside of the House of Blues. So
okay.
They're going to have 40 breweries. I think it's 40 breweries. Anna, if I'm wrong, correct me, please. Yeah. So, yeah, this is a ticket to get in. Okay.
Access, all access.
So if you want a free ticket, try calling. And if you can't call in at 312-985-7834, then send me a message. But first try calling. Maybe I should try calling myself, see if it works.
So the ways. So tell me again the ways that you can reach the station. So is it just Facebook Live or Twitter?
The station, no, it's internet.
I think last time when you were on the air, I was trying to communicate with you at the station, and I was trying to use like Twitter. I thought maybe
it's for the station, but okay. So the station is Q4 Radio, www.QUE, the number 4.org, and the show is called GypsyLove Radio. So
look at the banner.
Look at the banner. If you're looking online, if you're looking at the live stream, there's a banner on top that has the website, the phone number, everything. Stacy Sullivan, thank you. Last week I promoted your care line again, your natural skin care line, which is, if I still have it in front of me, I should know, but I do. I'll talk about it, or you can let me know right there. And Mariluz is watching, great hairstylist and colorist at Roots Hair Salon. So, all right. So I was talking about that center that I did the chair massages at.
Exactly.
Let's go back to that. That's how the self-care started.
And it's where is it in?
Well, the school and the community center is like 7200 South Chicago.
Okay.
But I believe is all over the city. They have schools all over the city. But
okay.
What I wanted to talk about was the self-care. Their focus was self-care, and the first day was gearing towards the parents and the adults, the teachers, the social workers, the community organizers,
so
mentors.
Is this free or is this free?
Well, this was I believe, yes, it was a free event, okay. And it was mostly, I think, geared towards the people that deal with all the students in these schools.
Okay.
And thank you, Stacy. So the first day that they talked about how the importance of self-care, and how it benefits, and how parents, their energy and their reactions and the way they handle stress and the way they handle their life, how it affects the children.
Yeah, I can
and
see
so
that.
The importance of them managing their energy in a different way, so that if they're stressed out about paying a bill, that the kid doesn't have to worry about or stress, have that same stress or feel the energy.
You know what? That is a very, very good point, because I think sometimes kids, when they see that their parents are going through stuff or having hard times, they sort of sometimes get anxiety, and they develop the anxiety because they're stressed. They're worried about something, either at school or at home, and they really feel it. I mean, they oftentimes have a difficult time with showing it, but they hold it in internally. And I think that if self-care allows them to transition into or at least help them deal with it better.
Yeah.
I mean, that needs to be something that we need, that, you know, it should be at the forefront of everything that we're doing. I mean, especially with the healthcare and stuff going on, and, you know,
Oh, yeah.
Obamacare, and, you know, now we got this new Trump thing going on. It's like, we really need to all just come back and start, you know, healing ourselves with self-care. So
Yeah, definitely. The second day was geared towards the children. So all the students that go to the schools, they got a wonderful like live dance performance from other students' dance crews.
Nice.
It was beautiful. It was ballet. It was really well choreographed. They had a comedian hosting the show who was a kid, who was
Really?
a young adult
Oh,
as
wow.
well. Well, maybe he was a little older, but he was young as well. And I actually, I was hired to do the first day, and he's like, oh, if you want to come the next day, you can, but it's the children.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? When I do events or fairs, I love when the kids are standing there watching, and then especially when they have they come and they're like, yes, I want this. I want a massage. And they
Right.
sit there and they totally have it. They can have it. They're just taking it in. And I love it because if you teach them younger,
Right.
you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they get older, when they get our age, it's not as difficult to navigate through life because they have that awareness and ability to
Yeah.
you know, to take things a little bit easier and lighter.
Just, it's, you know what, a lot of it is too also, I mean, and that, you're absolutely right, you know, just exposing them to different things and different careers, and, you know, just a better way of taking care of yourself, you know, because a lot of times, you know, we do a lot for others and we just completely forget that, you know, we need to take care of ourselves. So that's a good deal.
Definitely. So the link to Stacey Sullivan's Natural Beauty Counter, she's been on the show before, is www.beautycounter.com/Stacey Sullivan, STACEYSULLIVAN. My mouth goes faster than my words. Alrighty, so we've done a lot of talking here. I'm gonna play some music because, you know, we got Hola Sal, ¿cómo estás? My boy in Texas. You're still in Texas, I'm assuming. He does big events in Texas. Yeah, so we'll play some music, and I was trying to locate my song, but we'll just do that later. I was watching the Get Down. Finally started watching it.
I'm not down with that. What's up?
What? It's Netflix, and Anna, my friend Anna's been like, you gotta watch the Get Down. You're gonna love it.
I
And
heard about it.
Right?
Somebody told me
Great.
about it.
isn't it great? I didn't get to see all of it. I only saw like 1.5 episodes.
Which network is it on?
Netflix.
Oh, Netflix. Okay.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, and
It's a series.
it is. Yeah, right.
Okay.
It has one series, and then I have another series, the second series,
Okay.
but I think it's the ending part.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like a 2-part
Yeah,
series.
just my luck. I always hear about these great series, and then when I go to check it out, it's always the
It's
end.
done.
It's over.
But they still keep them on there, right? You can see the.
I think it's more or less, once you see it, it's going to be the first time for you.
Oh, okay.
So, because it is a beginning and an end.
So are there any actors in there that I should look out
Yeah,
for?
there's a lot of actors on there. So I mean, I just saw the first day, and it was great. Like, what's his name? Espinoza, who used to be like in School Days.
Oh yeah, I think I know you.
He's in there. Jimmy Smits, Puerto Rican guy. There's yeah, it is badass. They're like, it's the best. It's badass.
Really?
It is.
So what days do it come on?
I don't know what days. It's just on Netflix. I don't know. Is there a certain day? I really don't know. So
it's
you could just get on there and
basically
watch the
They
series.
did the
So.
whole season and then they release it. And
Okay.
then the whole second season they released
Wow.
it.
Yeah.
So now it's pretty much.
Netflix has really come a long way. I mean, they're really trying to play ball with the big boys now. Huh?
They are, I
They
think.
are the big boys.
They are the big boys. No, people are like, what are you watching anything else for? Netflix is the bomb. So, yeah, I started watching it. It was cool trying to figure out like the characters, because it is based on characters, right? Like real, like.
It's basically a real rendition of what happened with
So,
hip hop.
right now it's
began.
right hip hop in the beginning of hip hop. So
Really?
like Grandmaster Flash and fantastic.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah,
Really?
it's really cool. Very cool, very cool.
Okay,
So I'm still.
I learned something new tonight.
So I haven't seen enough yet to find out who's the Spanish girl. You don't know yet? I was trying to.
know. She's not.
She's
create
nobody?
Stars.
Huh?
They created stars with this series.
They did too.
They created this lady, this young girl is.
Well, I thought she was maybe representing somebody else too, like in real life. Like no, you don't think
That's
so?
what we got to do. We got to get some of those. You know, when you hear about these awesome shows and you see these
Man.
awesome shows, we got to get some of that talent and get them on the radio and start,
I know. I'm like, hey,
asking them questions.
Do a podcast.
right? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I know.
So okay, so
That's my plug.
I'm gonna drink some water. So tune in to Fresh Aire Network and Facebook Live. And GypsyLove presents live music on Facebook. We'll always showcase all the live music events that I host. And GypsyLove Radio on Facebook now, which I need to be a little more interactive with, and I will be. And Yvette Magallon and
Eugene Posey.
Eugene Posey and Black Flower Movement.
Black Flowers Movement,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, so I'm gonna play a song from the Get Down because
Nice.
I enjoyed it. So it's not a local artist, but hey, yep. So we'll see. And oh, wait a minute, you guys. Of course you're not gonna hear nothing if I didn't plug up the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
That takes 2 seconds. Don't worry about it. Please hold. Please hold. In the meantime, I will talk about the fact that once in a while I hear a quote throughout the week that makes me laugh.
Okay.
And so I save it.
Really?
And sometimes it's not like it might not be the smartest thing, or it might have, oh, sorry for that. So the quote this week, excuse me?
You can turn on the
I sure did.
Just that she was talking about.
Oh, you need that on now?
Just a little bit.
I thought you could hear it. Here we go again. So,
If not, then that's fine. Just talk louder.
yeah. I got it. So the quote this week was, I was having, I was in a restaurant with a friend, and they were promoting the salmon tacos that the establishment had.
Okay.
And can you hear that, Kevin? Are you good? Is it better? No, I can't tell right now. Okay. So they were promoting the salmon tacos, and so
Yum.
yeah, I know, right? I was like, oh my God, I'll be right there. I want some salmon tacos. And so what happens? He says, yeah, they're really good. Salmon tacos, you know, you can get them on your corn tortillas, you know, because I like corn. And they have this shredded cabbage over it and this really tasty areola sauce.
Wow.
times.
instigation, ill will or implications. Some real feels on occasion, too silky now though for sticky situations.
Pause.
Yes.
I paused it. You see, I'm getting it right.
So,
Yes.
So what'd you think?
It was nice. I like that. Stacy says she needs to listen to that track, Cruising Down the Highway.
yes, I love that. Thank you, Stacy.
Yeah, I like it. It's funky. It has a nice
Yeah,
beat.
we're gonna rock out tomorrow. I mean, so if you guys are in the city tomorrow, definitely come by. It's definitely a free event, and I am gonna have some catering there, but I won't tell anybody. But we're gonna have some food there, so it's gonna be great.
Don't think you're gonna have like your dinner
Right.
for the night, okay?
Yeah,
It's a
for
little bit of
I'm gonna have a little something.
little
there to
something.
Show, just to give my, show my
thank you
appreciation.
snack.
Yeah, show my appreciation.
You
for
gotta
people
you gotta
coming
tell
down
people,
and-
because then they're not gonna eat dinner and then bring a to-go
right,
container
yeah.
and then
But once again, it's going to be tomorrow at the SAE Institute, 820 North Orleans Street. The call time is 6:30 to 7:30, and the videotaping will begin promptly at 8 p.m. But if you guys want to keep up with us, please follow us. We are on Facebook and Twitter. So you can follow us on Facebook at Black Flowerz, that's with the Z, not an S, Black Flowerz Movement, that's on Facebook, and on Twitter we are at Black Flowerz Move, M-O-V, so that's where we're at, and we'll be there tomorrow rocking out, and I think everybody's going to have a great time.
I think so too. I'm kind of excited.
Oh yeah, so you're coming then?
Yeah, of course I'm gonna come.
Okay, because I didn't know if you were going to come or not, but I'm glad you're going to be there.
Of course.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm coming. So there is, hi everybody. All right, so there's another song that I want to play. Well, actually, no, I'm going to play that at the end. I'm going to play that later. Never mind. So, another couple things going on too this week. I am joining this group that is going to be, well, we did a party a couple weeks ago, and we have another one going this Thursday, May 11th, and it's at Cracked Seafood Restaurant. What I had was pretty good. It used to be like the old Red Canary. It's been a few things.
Okay.
It's on Milwaukee. It is 695 North Milwaukee, and it's DJ, who's going to be there this week? I believe it's, well, Zach is always spinning there. Gene Hunt, Abika Soul will be the DJ host. Let's see, and it's from 6 p.m. to 12. So it is an after work thing.
Nice.
So 6 to 12. It's a really nice venue. It's really nice. It's a black owned business, and they have, in the summer I think it's really hot, they have an outside patio.
I love outside
I
patios.
know, it looked nice. I think in the future we did have a live band last time, and I think in the future we'll have some live music as well, but I think this time it'll be just the DJs.
Yeah, we're working on something too where, remember before where they, do you remember Quattro?
No. Are you kidding me? Did he just ask me, do I remember
Well,
Quattro?
I'm saying that also too for the listeners too, but
Oh,
that's,
okay.
um,
You guys, Marilu said
they-
that the song was hot, by the way.
oh, thank you so much. You should come out tomorrow and hear and see us rock out.
Yes, it's going to be live video shoot.
Yeah, we're
You're welcome.
definitely going to rock out tomorrow. But as far as the Quattro, so there's a lot of projects I'm working on. Actually, Steve is working on that also with me as well, and a couple other people, Jerry King. So we're working on a band where we're going to be doing some of that stuff that they did in Quattro. So we're just going to find the perfect venue for that.
Oh, okay. So it's not going to be there.
No, it's not going to be there, but
Okay.
that sound is coming back. So
I
to
know.
put it on,
Trust me, I know.
to put it on everyone's radar, it's coming back, and we're at the forefront of it.
I know. I know. So yeah, so that it's the Soul Shy Hospitality Group, which I will be joining, and that's gonna be this Thursday from 6 to 12. So come check it out. Music is good. The place is nice. I want to say something, but I won't, because I shouldn't. Just
Say it.
no. I know. I always open my mouth and say stuff. I'll wait, because I'm gonna say something too dumb first.
Well, I'll just say something then. Everyone loves to know where to go and what to do, so I'm gonna plug something, if I will. The Pritzker, the Millennium Park Chicago House Party, that's going to be taking place May 27th from 2 to 9 p.m. and it's at the Millennium Park J. Pritzker Pavilion, and you'll never guess who's going to be spinning there. Steve McD Maestro is going to be there blowing up the spot.
No
Again.
kidding. He does it every
Again.
year.
Well, this year
Yeah.
is going to be a really big year. Last year they did it as well, but this year everyone needs to put it on their calendar. Ring, ring, ring. May 27th from 2 p.m. That's important time. 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. The Pritzker Pavilion. It's going to be a great time. Lots of good folks and good people, good food, good vibes. The whole nine. All of the above.
And one more thing to put in there is that this Saturday, one of my favorite DJs, well, I have a lot of favorite DJs, and you all know that. I gotta cover my butt here.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? Like,
Better not leave
you
anybody
guys
out.
know because you see me dancing and you see me at the damn party. Even if my knee now is like, I get these stabbing pains in my knee, and it feels like I have this metal pin like stabbing my knee, and you still see me over there on the dance floor. You just might see me like limping or something later. No.
But you still get it in though.
I do get it in. I can't help it. Why?
That's all that
Because
matters.
these DJs play this great music, and I have to dance. My body doesn't let me stop. I just keep going.
That's that internal self-healing thing that you were talking about.
Oh, dancing is definitely healing. It's definitely healing. I love dancing. I get such healing out of dancing. You know, it just kind of livens up your spirit, and you release, and you come back, and it's just all
You know,
magic
that's-
stuff going on the dance
That's
floor.
a great point. That's a great point because house music and dancing really just releases a lot of negative energy and brings so much positive energy into your whole body that we just can't get enough of it. So dancing is a
So,
great thing.
on that note, I am going to let you know that this Saturday, May 13th, at the Promontory, Joe Claussell will be there.
Joe
I
Claussell.
love him. I love his music. And it's it's African Blues, the reprise. So it's a Silver Room Block Party launch party. And
Nice.
Ron Trent and Joe Claussell will be there. And another one of my favorite musicians, which I'm sure I'll have here one day, Mr. Kahil Alzabar.
I know that guy.
Yeah, because he's badass.
I know him.
And there'll be Grandmaster Kahil Alzabar Quartet will be performing live there as well. And it goes from 8 to 3 in the morning. So look it up, and, you know, and
We need to do some on-site interviews over there, you know? We gotta take this show on the road.
I'm going to have to talk to them because I just promoted them.
Yes.
Pause. Silence. Crickets. No. Okay, so yeah, we're going to work on that. Yeah, it's hot. Somebody else.
Fine.
Say it right.
Yeah.
All right. Alrighty. So, you're crazy. All right. I want to play this one song that I ran across. So, GypsyLove Radio showcases a lot of local artists, musicians, entrepreneurs, blah, 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 all that great stuff. Not blah, 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 I take it back. All that wonderful, great stuff.
Blah, blah, blah.
And I am valuable.
I told you were valuable.
Originally I did it, I wanted to promote all the live music, the global rhythm parties that I had that showcase live music. It used to be world music, just world music, and then I kind of opened it up to all kinds of music. And I changed it up, but I like world music. And so the next song that I want to play is a world music, it's like an African house track.
Okay.
It's really hot.
Who did it?
That's what I'm getting right here.
Okay.
I'm getting it right here.
World
I'm
music.
getting it
world-
together
world
because I
music is a
thought
good
I
thing.
thought that I had it, you know, like put in a special spot, and apparently I didn't.
World music is a really good thing. I mean, when you can showcase music from other countries and other producers, other walks of life, that just makes for, you know, a good sound.
There you go again.
So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is. It's great. All right. So where I thought I had it, I don't. It's okay. We're gonna get it from somewhere else here. But the guy's name is I hope I'm saying it right. Mafi Kizolo. Mafi Kizolo featuring Uru Kona. So Mafi Kizolo, thank you. That's my on-site program director over there.
Nice.
MAFIK IZOLO. So, we're gonna listen to this one now, cause I like it.
You love it. You like it. I love it.
Oh wait, this is not gonna work. Sorry.
It's the trial and
It's-
error.
I'm gonna get it together. Don't
Trials.
worry. Don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I just had to. So Wednesday, May 17th, in the Foundation Room, Global Rhythms has Cara Dawn, and she will be performing live from 6 to 8 p.m. And she will be playing from 6 to 8. She has like a blues, like soul,
Okay.
blues kind of sound. Beautiful woman. And from 8 to 10 p.m., I have Diana Mosquera, and with one of her groups called Sutu. So it's a new one, I believe, because she works with so many other bands and her own stuff.
Right.
So
I think
they will be performing from 8 to 10 p.m. and that is more like a Latin jazz fusion.
I just want to take time out to say, like, that's what's so cool about this show and what you do, because, you know, where else can you go to hear like live, you know, events and what's going on, and you know, and you deliver that, and I don't think that I've witnessed that, you know, in radio in a long time. So it's a pleasure to hear you talk about other musicians and groups and events that's going on, because it's so funny. Like, I don't know if you remember, like, I used to like hit you up a lot just to ask you, hey, Yvette, what's going on? Do you know what's going on? And she'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, go over here, go over there.
Yeah, I know. Smitty. I want to say something. Wait, I'll close out with it. You just reminded me of it.
How can they follow you? And who are you?
Yeah.
You can follow me at Black Flowerz Movement. You can follow me there. I'm the one who I organized the Twitter and Black Flower page anyway. So if you send anything there, I'll definitely catch it. But you can follow Black Flowerz Movement on Facebook at Black Flowerz with a Z, Black Flowerz Movement on Facebook, and on Twitter it's Black Flowerz Move, M-O-V, no E, just M-O-V, Black Flowerz Move, and you can follow us on there, and you will always know where we're at.
Alright. Well, now we're going to listen to the song. Is that okay?
Yes. Well, music at its best.
Alright, so I'm sorry, I had my back towards you guys. Sorry. Bad host. Anyway, alright, so here's this Afro house track that I ran across and I really enjoy it. And let's get it ready, because I don't want to have any more technical issues going on here. Here we go. Mafiki Zulu. Mafiki Zulu.
Oh, that song.
I think it's the guy.
Yeah, I know this song.
Giali Funa, a holy woman, the Visele, Sele, 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 Sele.
That's how you stay fit. Now I know now. You figured it out before. When's your birthday? April 3rd. Oh, I got a disco now. Electrocuted everywhere. Oh, all right. That was nice.
That was amazing.
Right? It was fun. Fun.
Amazing.
Let me see what's going on here. So,
Good vibes.
oh, I finally
Good
got it.
vibes.
Finally.
It's a
After
work-
the show's almost over.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah, I know that. It's okay. It's all good. In GypsyLove Radio, everything's okay.
That's right.
It's all
That's
good.
right.
It's good that we
When-
started at 10:30
When in
today.
doubt, GypsyLove Radio.
Yeah. So I think that might be too loud, huh? Tune in every Sunday night.
Turn it down.
Turn it down. Yeah. It's supposed to be from 10 to 12. On occasion, it might be 10:15, 10:30. You know. 10 to 12. And every Sunday night, www.QUE4.org. You people watching me here, I love you. I love the interaction. I get to see you guys. I get to see what you're saying. And I appreciate you. Yes, I appreciate
They're spreading
all
the
of
love. You guys are awesome because you're spreading the love, and we feel the love, and we just want you to keep doing it.
you. Yeah. But if you log into the radio station and you can hear that end of it, I would love you so much more. more. Don't forget that you could also see the live stream from Fresh Aire Network. You want to come say something? No? You want to come say hi? No? Come on. This is my boy behind the scenes. So I met him at Cuatro.
Really?
Yeah, I met him when I used to work there.
Wow.
And
Wait a minute.
he's been a great supporter.
Did you work
Always.
No.
No,
I was there enough though.
he had you can put, oh no, here we'll talk together, we'll share. Sharing is caring.
Mm-hmm.
It's GypsyLove Radio. Sharing is caring. So he used to have these networking events called Fresh Aire Networking, right? Events. And that's where I met him. And he's a very good friend and motivator, and he always lights fires under my ass and reminds me of that. And speaking on the topic today about self-care and value, did that too. And and value. Oh, by the way, here, let me show you something I do for self-care.
Okay.
This is my water. It looks dirty, and there's not,
Swamp.
but it looks like swamp water.
Swamp.
Right, swamp water.
Louisiana swamp.
Have your daily swamp water. Oh God, maybe I shouldn't talk like that. Anyway,
It's getting the point
my,
across.
my water has a little bit of turmeric with black pepper, and it has chia seeds. And
That's what that is floating around.
Yeah, they're not little bugs or like fungus.
They look like little ants.
I know it looks like bugs, right? Like insects. Yeah. And what else? And I also added a little bit of Echinacea golden seal because I kind of felt like I might have been, when I feel like my energy, something might be like breaking down a little bit, I just kind of take a little Echinacea golden seal, get the immune system back working.
I take
and
those.
and I have some other tincture in here that has like stuff for digestion, ginger and all this other good stuff, cardamom and.
So is this something you just threw together, or is this? Like
Yeah,
a recipe
I
that you
do that.
have
No,
that you can share with us.
I'm
and
sharing
tell us?
my
Because
water
you
recipe with
said
everybody.
sharing is caring, so.
Sharing is caring. That's why I'm sharing about what my swamp water that I'm drinking is all about.
Got it.
Sharing is caring. This is my water. And my coffee, I do like to have a little bit of coffee, black coffee.
Isn't that a DJ?
Huh?
Isn't black coffee?
Oh my God, I love them.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah,
Should we
shout out?
shout out Black Coffee?
I think that's.
Look, DJ Black Coffee, you make me want black coffee.
I think that's probably in order that we bless the listeners with some.
A black coffee song?
Since we're on the subject, I mean, so it's only fitting.
Do you guys want to sip of my black coffee?
No.
Yeah, I'll take some of this green stuff.
Do you want me to
though.
tell you? Do you want some of my water? Want to taste my swamp water? Healthy swamp water.
I'm okay. I'll
Okay.
drink it over there.
And so even my coffee, it's black, and I put a little bit of cayenne pepper, sprinkle cayenne pepper, and I've cardamom seeds. That's my commercial that's about to go live, but I'm
Right.
gonna save that commercial for a future show.
Nice.
And cinnamon and honey. Yeah, that's what's in my coffee.
I think you might need to license that to Starbucks.
Why did you say that? Oh, no, it's a secret. No, I'm just kidding.
Do it.
See what happens here?
Do
When
it. Do it.
see all these like,
It's just
ideas.
ideas.
Gotta license my coffee recipe to Starbucks.
Yeah.
Let me write this in my notes. License, which I'm sure he'll remember and remind me.
Yeah.
So you have an agency, right, for artists?
Yes, I sure do.
Can you expound on that a little bit?
Sure. Okay,
And why
so
did you decide to do it?
well, so I have an agency. It's called Green Room Artist Agency. Thank you for remembering that. And basically, it's an agency where I started because I'm a true advocate for artists. Period. It doesn't matter, what artist you do. It could be music, it could be art itself, it could be comedy, which I actually represent a girl. I don't know if you guys remember. You guys ever eaten at the Wiener Circle up north?
Wiener?
The Wiener Circle, where you buy like.
Are you a wiener at the Wiener Circle? Everyone's a wiener at the Wiener Circle.
Well, what's interesting.
I could do that accent. 'Cause
What's
it's mine.
interesting is this place. You go there, and I'm sure everyone's. If you live in Chicago or gone by the north side at all, you know this place. Anyways, this female there, her name is Poochie Jackson. She's a comedian. She's now performing. She has a comedy cartoon on Comedy Central.
Really?
Called Legends of Chamberlain Heights. And
Uh-huh.
so we're promoting that, and she's also on a TV network. I don't remember the network, but it's the name of the show is called Great Outdoors, and she's on that show. And
Okay.
she's
Oh yeah, I
performing.
think I've seen that.
Yeah, she's on that show. She's a part of that cast, and she's doing some really good things. And so, again, the agency, Green Room Artist Agency, it's just an agency where, I love musicians, and I think that a lot of times musicians and artists, they, we want them to be creative, and so, oftentimes they don't have time to work on the business and do the networking and just make things right for them, get them in the front, in the faces of get them to meet different people. So I like to bring them, the same thing like you do with music and promotion, like you bring people and sound and music and love and all that together. I try to do that for the artist, and that's what I'm doing with this band, Black Flowerz Movement, is bringing them to the right people and getting their music out.
Nice.
And all that fun stuff.
Nice. So, Stacy says that she said no to the idea of Starbucks because she said they will f it up with chemicals. That's that. I get my coffee actually from Royal Coffee up north. I buy a bag from them. It's an Ethiopian
Really?
spot. Yeah,
Okay,
Sheridan.
I'm not up on that.
So now I gotta reach out to them.
Okay, well, keep it to yourself.
No, I'm letting you know it's Royal Coffee on Sheridan, and I forgot the cross street, but it's up north, like Rogers Park area.
Did you have your
Ethiopian cafe. They have nice Ethiopian food.
You have your ingredients in there. Your
No,
special
those no. I have their coffee
Okay,
with my ingredients.
exactly. Which we don't know what those ingredients are.
I told you already.
Okay, got it.
I'm actually going to. I mentioned this, and I'm probably going to set this up in the Shadow Emporium Apothecary. It's in Folsom, and we talked about it. Norma, one of the owners, and myself, about having bring your own coffee day and everyone making their recipes. So we're going to be doing that coming up soon.
That's cool.
Yeah, waiting for the weather to kind of.
It's about to break. We're supposed to
Yeah,
get weather
waiting for it
next
to
week,
break so
actually.
we can like go to the backyard because there's a nice little yard back there, and we'll have some music playing. So stay tuned because it's going to be coming. Just letting you know. And what else? All right, so Mr.
Yes.
Fresh Air,
Yes.
you want? I turned that mic on too.
Oh. So. what
I
you
mean, I
wanna
don't
say?
mind sharing, but just letting you
No,
know.
it's okay. What's going on?
Hey.
Hey.
Hello. Hey.
I don't know if I'm in the shot or not, but I'm sure I'm in there. What's going on? So, what question do you have?
Just tell everybody about Fresh Air Network. I mean, he's here every week, so I think we need to promote him every week.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
Because we're working together, and that's what it's about.
Some folks know me, some folks don't. But Fresh Air Network, I've been doing that for 9 years now. Where it started off where I've been self-employed for 16 years.
Nice.
I have a consulting firm, lifestyle consulting firm, and I would speak to corporate people, state, federal, military, postal employees, and then I was an entrepreneur. So what happened was that nobody teaches these individuals their specific lifestyles.
Okay.
How do they get from point A to point B? What is some of the pitfalls and the resources and all that good stuff? So what happened was I started doing networking events to kind of bridge the gap between my clients that I would talk to, and they would
Right.
share with me their ideas and their inspirations and what they want to do. And 9 times out of 10, it was based off of wanting to start a business. They always wanted to start a business, but sometimes life came where they got married or kids or circumstances, and they felt like they couldn't do it for whatever reason. So what I did was I had networking events every week. Shout out to the folks who I did it at Quacho's for
Right.
about 3 years.
Wow.
I did it at Blue 47. Thank you.
Okay.
Shout out to Daryl Petty
That's
and
right.
that crew.
Yeah.
And the point was that I wanted to bridge what their lifestyle was with the lifestyle that they wanted. And then the individuals who were entrepreneurs, who were my friends and who I helped them
Nice.
out in their lifestyle, I brought them together on a weekly basis to actually market and showcase whatever it is that I knew about the entrepreneurs, whether they were, and then I had 5 different DJs that circulated every week.
Nice.
So it wasn't just one specific genre of music or energy. And then I also showcased businesses. Most of the time it was 4 or 5 of them. They would get a chance to have some dialogue and all that good stuff. So to make a long story short, I did that for several years every week. And I created about 80,000 people, that 95% of which are entrepreneurs.
Wow.
And they would call me for generally any and everything, which is how I set it up but I
Right.
didn't necessarily.
mean?
I mean, yeah, the same thing with Yvette is we were in a position where people, it was easier to call us about a certain subject matter, like you
Right.
would call her
Oh
about going
yeah,
out,
all the time.
and people would do the same for
Do you
myself.
remember
So I started to come up with a way of how to be more efficient and effective with the sharing of the information,
that?
whether it was my clientele down to my friends, families, or my fellow entrepreneurs. And how could I have done that and do it in an efficient and effective manner, but at the same time not just think that I'm doing something doing just one event. So, you know, although I did it every week and it was cool, the world needs help in these fashions, whether it's lifestyle consulting or being an entrepreneur or what have you. So I came up with a way of actually how to showcase that, and I'm a podcast fan. I've been watching podcasts for years. Shout out to even 5150 Show, Corey Holcomb, and
Right,
Zoe
right.
Williams, and
Okay.
Zoe What Morning Show, and all those people, which were individuals who were entrepreneurs in their own right, but they thought enough to actually share their ideas and their concepts in a fashion that were in a video kind of setting.
Nice.
So they, first of all, they did radio, but then they graduated to this video piece. So I thought about all the individuals who I know who constantly talk to me every day about their ideas and their concepts and get me moved or want my assistance, but then how can I actually effectively help them and share their ideas and concepts, put them on, and in the other fashion that was kind of challenging for me is how do I help people know who Eugene's character is?
Right. Which, yeah.
How do I let them know? Because that's what they're going to do. They're going to call me. I'm like, well, call my boy Eugene.
Right.
And they're like, okay, well, what's up with Eugene? Now I have to go into, you know, of course I have to, they're going to take my word for it because they call me and my character and all that good stuff is going to help. But then they also want to have some guidelines on who Eugene is. So I would have to spend countless hours of Eugene is cool. You know, I met him XYZ, Yvette, so and so. So I found myself doing that every day.
Wow.
And it came to the point where I had to bridge technology and entrepreneurship and lifestyle and media platforms and
awesome.
content all in one ball of wax. At the same time helping myself as an entrepreneur, 16 years, but there's no blueprint. Same thing with Eugene, same thing with Yvette. But also wherever people are at in their lives, they're always going to need some kind of marketing material to help that process. But that's one concept. The other concept is the documentation that sometimes Chicagoans as a whole have not addressed, been open to, and then once they're open to it, how do they actually do it in a manner that is not going to take them from their day-to-day activity?
And that's, you know, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's actually very true, because my history with Chicago and the entrepreneurs here, and businessmen, businesswomen, Chicago has what I want to ask you is, you know, tell me a little bit about this stigma that Chicago has where we don't share information with each other. You know, we can't get ahead and do what we need to do because Chicago's known to be cliquish. So it's like if someone does something, you know, they won't tell this other group how to, you know, what they're doing, and everybody's walking around doing the same things and running over each other. And you know, what's your experience with that, and how have you been able to transcend over that and still be effective to do what you do, knowing that Chicago is so cliquish?
Well, if I can be straightforward about it, is that I've been put on this world, in this universe for service. I am here to serve. Okay, it's in all kinds of fashions in which a person can serve, but in service, you have to be receptive for information coming in, and you definitely don't want to hoard it and not give it out. So, although I have been an entrepreneur for 16 years, prior to that I was in the Army, prior to that I was an electrical engineer, industrial electronics, did all that good stuff.
Wow.
But the point is that I always knew that people wanted to share their ideas and concepts with any and everybody, but what happened is that socially, I'm in my 40s, so I know how it used to be.
Right.
When people did share, because we didn't have internet.
No.
And we didn't have, it was flyers and pluggers
Right,
and things of that
pluggers,
nature
yeah.
back there. And the days that certain things was pumping, like the Warehouse on Thursdays,
yeah.
or Medusas, or Sawyers and all that stuff, it was basically based off of word of mouth. So I think we have gotten out of practice of what that looks like, and we don't necessarily have examples. So that's one aspect.
I don't think people just generally, I think a lot of people just don't want to share. I mean, I've seen it. I mean, Yvette, I'm sure you're a witness of it. I mean, people, a lot of the entrepreneurs and some of the club promoters, they just are not interested in letting anyone come into their, their circle of what they're doing. And, a lot of times people, good talent, gets pushed aside, with that.
Well, let me tell you about, we know about the challenges that we have in Chicago, right?
Okay.
And in any major city for that matter. Let's talk about some resolutions. Let's talk about how to resolve some of these challenges. And the reason being is because most times everybody is busy and they want to come in contact with people, places, and things where the authenticity between how they interact is genuine.
Right.
So what I'm getting at is that I created Fresh Aire Network to create a platform for individuals like yourself, like Yvette, where we can come together. This wasn't staged.
No.
We have a conversation. We have certain lifestyles that are similar, and we have certain lifestyles that are parallel and not.
Right.
The point is that energy is energy, and when you got three people who are cool and in their prospective rights and they're professional, and here's the other piece is we're comfortable with who we are.
Yep. Amen.
I think I like me. I think I love me.
I don't think, I know.
Yeah.
I know I like myself.
Hey, and
right
guess
about
what? We are valuable.
Absolutely.
And I don't want to forget, there's another quote that I was told not that long ago. And it said, he said, we are extraordinary people doing extraordinary things.
Mm-hmm.
And when he said that, I wrote down on a piece of paper, I am of value. I am valuable.
that to you?
You said it.
I know that quote.
Right.
He said it to me. We were having a meeting and it's like, we're extraordinary. I was like, yeah.
I mean, it's just as important to have those people around you. I mean, sometimes, you can be around people and that negative energy, sort of just like follows you or just goes on top of your head like a cloud. But, what you're doing, and this is the first time I've ever, spoke to someone that was actually doing it. I mean, you're a true advocate for that. And so I don't know anyone that has taken a stand to do that, because my perception has always been negative in terms of Chicago people. That's why a lot of people don't really know who I am, because I'm moving in stealth mode, because there's a lot of people out there that that want to pour salt or don't want to see you.
Well, then that's
advance,
then that's another thing, is that then some people are afraid to say anything because, like you said, people are going to pour salt on your shit, know? And and actually, Stacy over here, I'm interacting with everybody today.
Stacy's
She
been awesome.
She is like,
I just want to take some time out to
today.
just say Stacy has been awesome this whole time, and
Yeah.
we need you to be here all the time.
So she said people are afraid to let others' light shine, hence withholding information, which is like you were saying,
Right.
and for fear of it dimming their own light, which
That's
is
awesome.
counterproductive, but it's true. And I
Stacy,
think
put that on a T-shirt. We need that on a T-shirt now. Start writing.
where I talked about that in another show. I forgot what the topic was, but where we do dim our light. We're afraid to shine it, and that could be another reason why people don't share. They're afraid to have all this negative salt thrown at them, energy thrown at them. But I think you have to I had to learn to override that.
But what he's doing, he's allowing there to be a vehicle for allowing that light to shine, and not just in one direction.
Right.
It's like a strobe light because it's shining in all different directions, and that's what I think that he's bringing to the table, and I appreciate that.
I think that the other thing is that when you realize your value, and you realize, and it's not coming from a place of greed or selfishness. It's coming from a place of love and passion, and you're giving back. I think that all of that overrides any of that negative energy that comes our
There you
way.
go.
Well, two things I wanted to share as you guys was talking. One thing is that we have to create a platform for us to have conversations such as this, so we and other people can see that this is actually going on.
Exactly.
So now it's not a figment of our imagination
Right.
that people are getting together. It's not a figment of our imagination that three people can come together and not be yelling and have similar ideas and concepts. We also want to talk about what conversations are we having with each other. It's a lot of conversations that are going on that are not documented. So
Okay.
that was the number one thing of why I created Fresh Air, is the documentation. I say that because, yeah, this is live stream, but we also recording it.
Right.
We also hopefully got some bells and whistles that makes us look professional.
Nice.
It also, we want to document it so we can create a legacy and a blueprint, so other people who are in certain areas that are not privy to the big city life, or they don't know certain subject matters or certain things that we come in contact with because we are in a big city. Well, how do we put that out there in conversation that is going on in our lives, but we feel that the information is important? So what is the information? So why can't we talk about what the information is? So everything needs to be documented.
Right.
That's the whole point. And what
That's a good
some of the
point.
challenges of the entrepreneurs is that they will have certain events or certain opportunities to shine their light, but they never think about documenting.
Right.
So we
That's
know
a
we've all
very
had
good point.
events, and the event was great,
Right.
and then afterwards everybody's calling like, how was it, Eugene?
Right.
And you have to create what actually went on in that specific event, which you can never do. So, but the thing is that Eugene may not have an event for another 3, 4, 6, 8 months.
Right.
So where
That's
does the
funny you said that.
momentum actually?
That's kind of how I do it.
Well,
That's funny.
I've done and I'm doing what you're doing. So what my challenge was is that how can we showcase our lifestyles, whether it's in the professional manner, whether it's socially, politically, or just when have you seen other ethnicities talk amongst each other when most of my friends don't have white friends, and vice versa. But I have them, obviously.
Right.
But when is
Yeah.
that actually, showcased? Why is it that we can't work together? So all those things are being shattered in the name of conversation based off of individuals understand that they are professionals in their own right. They have ideas and concepts that need to be shared.
Right.
We don't have necessarily the marketing materials and the marketing objectives in place. But if you put the video on all three of us and we chop it up,
Right.
other people gonna be like, yeah, you know what, I was on that, I was thinking
Right.
about that. Yeah, what she said. So now it's a common strand of, you know what, that person is just like me. And if she or he made it, and they out here telling their own story in this manner, where you documenting and you're sharing your story
Right.
your own way,
Right.
where other people can't come behind you and tell your own story,
Right.
that is key.
Yo, that's
me.
you just I don't even know how to follow up with that, and I don't think I have anything else to follow up with that because you just hit it on the head, with
But this is something that it's okay for me to do it, but if I don't create a blueprint for other people to do it in other cities, states, or what have you, what Fresh Air is fresh, AIRE. We believe that we are building and maintaining millionaires and billionaires,
Yes.
and everybody needs some fresh air. So the other component is the socialization that comes with this. We are out of practice of socializing.
Oh my God. Yeah.
What's that? Socializing. What is that?
It's not this and it's not that. Well, we are socializing here, but you know,
So
this is like tangible. This is like life, you know. And like,
So if you don't necessarily socialize, then sometimes you don't necessarily see the reflection of your bullshit,
Right.
or who you are, or if something works, or if your idea that you've been thinking about for 15 years and you start telling somebody and they be like, no, that's not a good idea. Well, you've lost 15 years of
Yeah.
conversation of sharing what you could have done. So the social, or even failing, or individuals telling you, well, that's not a good idea. And then you can get information from them. Well, sometimes we don't socialize enough to be comfortable with a person, to share our ideas, to receive constructive criticism, whatever you want to call it, negative or indifferent.
I think, like, you know, what Stacy was saying also too, her point was, we, you know, basically we have to be comfortable within our own selves, because a lot of people are not comfortable with themselves because they don't know themselves. And so I think when you know yourself and you're comfortable with yourself, you're comfortable with yourself.
I think I am.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know I am.
Good job. And that's the thing right there, is that I said something earlier based off of me. I'm not shitting on her for
Right.
saying I know it. So now she changed it to she knows it. Well, that came because of socialization and
Right.
us being right here, and hopefully some energy of she know I got her best interest at heart, and vice versa. So now the energy and the opportunity for exchanging of ideas can actually begin to happen. So
Right.
now we don't have challenges with if I'm gonna come tomorrow to your event. You
Right.
know I am.
Right.
Because
that's love. That's love. You get a fist bump for that.
I appreciate it. So that my point being is that, and I'll finish, is that fresh air was a concept that I wanted to go to a person, place, or thing that when I went there, I knew 9 times out of 10 it was going to be positive.
Right.
So where on the internet is that happening? Where is it in mainstream where you see other ethnicities other than the folks who run it have an opportunity to share their selves and their thoughts, and people see it?
I think that's because it's not a part of the grand design.
We know that, but luckily that the internet and technology has
This
kind
is
of-
a grand design. You have no idea.
Another story.
It's a grand design, and
Yeah.
you are a part of it.
Yep.
Yes.
So the same way they did it, we can do it too. And I think it's contingent off of creating media outlets and media platforms such as this, such as Fresh Air Network, where we can see people, places, and things, do what they do, and we can make our own judgment call.
And we need more people like you too, also who know their worth, you know, who know what their value is, and you're sharing it with all of us, because sharing is caring.
Absolutely.
Sharing is caring. So, look, we're having such a good time that we didn't even realize that we're way over time. But it's okay, you know why? Because it's GypsyLove Radio. There
That's
is
right.
no concept of time here.
No concept.
And there's no show after me, so we are good.
Maybe a commercial.
A commercial?
Don't forget about your.
No, look, I was kidding about that
Oh,
commercial.
okay.
And plug your event again if you could.
But I'm gonna go over all of that. I am going over all of it. I wanted to see something here.
Seek and you shall find.
So your event's tomorrow?
Yes, it's tomorrow. I'm really excited about the Black Flowerz movement promotional video shoot tomorrow at SAE Institute, 820 North Orleans. Call time is 6:30 to 7:30, and we're going to beginning taping promptly at 8 p.m. And it's going to be a lot of people coming down there, because I think I spoke to George Daniels. He's coming down there. I think Mary Datcher is going to come down there. So we got some really key people in the industry are going to come down and support. And we're just going to have a lot of fun and rock out. You know, it's just really about the rock music.
So I just want to remind everybody that I have Global Rhythms. We'll be having 2 performances on Wednesday, May 17th in the Foundation Room at House of Blues. Cara Don from 6 to 8, and Diana Mosquera with Surtu, and that is from 8 to 10, and that's Wednesday, May 17th. In the Foundation Room, 4th floor. There's no cover. You have to be 21 and over, and that's at 329 North Dearborn, and it's on the 4th floor, on the 4th floor of the House of Blues. So please come support live music so that people can keep creating live music and sharing it. Again, tune into Fresh Aire Network, podcast studios. He doesn't just have this show, but there's a lot of other shows he's got on the podcast studios. Eugene Posey has got the Black Flower Movement group, and they will be performing tomorrow. There is the, can I see that real quick? There is the call time. There's a live video shoot tomorrow night, and he's got thank you snacks available. And
Yes,
it's from,
I love that.
yeah, thank you
Great way
snacks.
to put that.
Gratitude snacks, you know. Call time is 6:30 to 7:30, and videotaping will begin at 8 p.m. and that is at SAE, right? SAE, S-A-E Institute, and that is 820 North Orleans in Chicago. Be there or
Be square.
be outside of the circle of love.
I like that even better.
And please check out my Facebook page, Yvette Magallon. That's Y-V-E-T-T-E. Magallon is M-A-G-A-L-L-O-N. I have another one because that one sometimes is full and Facebook deletes people, so if you were deleted, it wasn't me, it was Facebook. But there's also Yvette Magallon 2, T-O-O. So you can check that one out, and you can check out Facebook Global Rhythms Presents Live Music, and Facebook GypsyLove Radio on Facebook, and Aries Gypsy 3 on Instagram. I'm trying to learn how to get all this social media stuff together, and soon there'll be a YouTube channel. I'm working on it right now. What else? And you can see the streaming live YouTube from Fresh Aire Network, right? I want to thank everyone here. Thank you for contributing. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you guys, and all of you guys for contributing and sharing too, and watching and commenting and liking. And if you're interested in sending some music, or you want me to help promote something, email me. You can hit me up on Facebook at the messaging, or email me at GypsyLoveProductions@outlook.com. That's GypsyLoveProductions@outlook.com. Send me some music. It has, please don't send me anything that has a lot of cursing in it, or that is talking about smoking, drinking, and having sex, because I won't play it. I appreciate you working on your art, but I can't play that. This is promoting positivity and things that help us grow.
Yeah.
So thank you, everybody. I'm gonna close out with a song, a house song, because I mean we're already gone over, so might as well play a song to close it out. Before I close it out, because I won't talk after the song is done, I want to thank everybody again for supporting live music, for supporting me and my ventures and what I'm doing, and supporting everybody else that comes down the show. Remember to laugh, live, and love life. And the homework this week. Last week the homework was to find. Do you remember the homework?
No.
What was it?
No.
Oh my God!
I missed it.
I can't believe
What
you
was
don't
the
remember
homework?
the homework.
Do you
Well,
remember
Kiara Lanier, when she saw me, she said, "Thank you for signing that homework because it has really become helpful this week." The homework last week was to find neutrality, to be neutral. So let's continue that. Another homework assignment in the past was forgiveness. So let's keep that one too. And the new one for this week is going to be to find, to acknowledge is the word I want to use. That's why I couldn't, okay. Acknowledge your value. So that's going to be the homework assignment this week. Acknowledge your value and in yourself and what you do, and the value in the things that you do.
Yep.
So that's the homework for this week, everybody. Next week, check back in. Let me know how that went for you. And so the song I'm going to play is one of my favorite Chicago musicians.
Yes.
You're
Okay.
cheating. You're cheating. You're looking. But my boy Pevin Everett is, you know, we'll have him in here one day. I could probably kidnap him and like
Right.
handcuff him and then lock the doors and chain him to the chair. And, you know, I don't think I have to do all
I
that.
think it's amazing how, like I showcase Pevin Everett in one at Fresh Air events,
Oh wow.
and the fact that you know, it's, I guess I'm mentioning that if you are good people, then people gonna find you.
Exactly.
Good people
That's
find
the
good
truth.
people. So it's just amazing to me, but it was kind of to what you were saying about it not going on. If your energy is on target, it's
Yeah.
gonna attract it. So, yeah, thank you.
Great point. Excellent point.
So, Pevin, I've known Pevin forever, and
Ever.
forever, ever,
Ever,
forever,
ever?
ever,
Ever, ever?
forever, ever, forever, ever.
Right.
So he's working on a new project with a group, and I'm not gonna say too much about it because you know he likes to do that on himself. So I'm gonna let him do it one day soon. And Pevin, if you're listening, I know, I didn't call you. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. I love you. But he, you know, he posted this song that he's been working on with this group, and the group is called Gorillas. And
Oh wow, I heard about them.
yeah, they're pretty.
They're all over the place, man.
Right. So he's got a song. It's Gorillas, and it's featuring Pevin Everett. And the name of the
Wow.
song is called Strobe Light.
All right, Pevin.
It's pretty.
Wow.
It's a pretty hot song. So I have to play it. I gotta
This
promote
is
my
almost
boy.
like exclusive, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
he did
kinda.
post it, but it's okay. It is exclusive.
Oh, this is awesome. That
It is, you know.
That's amazing.
It's a pretty badass song. I heard it. I finally listened to it, and so I'm gonna showcase this song that he's got with the Gorillas, and look for them to come to Chicago. Just putting it out there.
Hopefully-
okay?
hopefully
I'm putting
we
it
can
out there. I'm putting it out there.
open up for that.
Last year he was on at Millennium Park Pritzker for
Really?
the house music thing. Yeah.
Wow.
I actually had something to do with that.
Of course you did.
Thank you very much.
It,
Thank
would-
you
it,
very
would,
much.
it
Thank
wouldn't
you
be an
very much.
event if you didn't
Thank you
have
very
anything
much.
to do with
So,
it.
okay, I'll take it. All right, so this is a song, and I said I won't say anything, but I'll probably say something again later. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Stacy obviously heard the new album because she said it was amazing. Stacy's very interactive today.
Yeah,
I think you should have just
Stacy.
came in here today. Hey, oh man. Oh, thank you. I miss you too. Oh, well,
The love.
Prince,
The love.
he used to play, he's a conga player, and he's from Nigeria, but he lives in London. And so he is saying hi. I would love to hear your voice too. I would like to hear you play, so maybe you should send me something, okay?
Right.
He's a great, amazing. Yeah, he used to
Really?
play with Louis Vega. He used to play on some of
Really?
his stuff. Yeah.
Oh wow, nice.
So he was in the States a few events a couple years ago. So anyway,
Shout out to Louis Vega too.
yeah.
Louis.
Alrighty. Well, here we go. This is Gorillas featuring Pevin Everett, and the song is called Strobe Light. And hit it.
Nice.
If I knew this was a video, I could have actually played it on there.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So the people who are just seeing this,
Right.
I have this software that allows me to actually do production. I have 3 different cameras.
Are we just too far to be as one again?
keep it up.
It's not over. Man. All right, I guess that was a perfect good night song, right? Put you right to sleep? Not. That is not putting you to sleep. Well, it's not putting me to sleep, but all right. Now for real, I'm saying goodbye or not goodbye, but until next time. Because it is gonna be 1 o'clock in the morning and the show really goes till 12. So we had so much fun that
I didn't even realize the time.
I know.
But that's what happens when you have good people, good vibes, good music.
Yeah.
The time goes by fast.
So I'm glad that Pevin had shared that so that I could share it.
Thank you, Pevin.
And
I haven't met you yet, but hopefully.
Oh, really?
No, I haven't met him yet.
Oh well, you will. You will. Alrighty, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you. Peace and love.
Thank you guys, really appreciate it.
Thanks for joining in, listening to GypsyLove Radio, and check us out again next Sunday. Oh, wait a minute. All right, so I'll let you know. There's a couple Sundays that I'm gonna have to be gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know. I hate it. I love this, and I hate missing. But I'll let you guys know, and. So tune in. There'll be something playing. It'll be one of my shows. It just might be a rerun.
Okay.
Or maybe maybe I'm good enough now that I could take it on the road. Yeah, right. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm sorry, but you still forget to mute the mics. Talk about taking it on the road.
Right.
But why not?
Why not?
Why not? Well, you watch. You watch. You watch. Okay? And when I'm filming live from wherever I'm at, people just can't listen in, but they could see it, I guess. It'll just have to be a GypsyLove podcast.
You know what you need? You need a mic with a flag, a Q4 flag around the mic.
Wow.
Yeah, you need that.
Like for off-site?
Absolutely. Q4 mic flag.
GypsyLove Radio.
That
Q4.
too. Yeah, you need it. I know a company that makes it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, one of my intentions every day is that I am open to receiving gifts from expected and unexpected sources. That's one of my intentions. So, I'm just letting you in on that.
Okay. Got it.
By the way, I need a microphone too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right, we gotta go. Love you guys. Thank you all for listening.